Hey, it's Jason. I'm finally getting around to doing my post after getting my iPhone a little over a week and a day ago, and I want to talk about it for a second and then do a little bit of a demo. But you know, it made me think. I went over there, waited in line a little over 6 hours, which wasn't that bad. I mean, we had shade most of the time. We had chairs, and people would let you. I mean, people would save your spot in line for you and stuff. And there were companies, Current Energy, who got their shirt on and their badge and their pin. They were giving out stuff, free stuff, and water and everything, so that was good. And there was another place there that gave out like hot dogs and stuff, so there was lots of stuff. And so it really wasn't that bad. It went pretty fast. I got burned a little bit, sunburn. But and then we got our phones, you know, at 6 and got in and out pretty fast. And I kind of was thinking about it the next day. I started thinking some about buyer's remorse, you know, and I looked it up online, and Wikipedia says buyer's remorse is an emotional condition whereby a person feels remorse or regret after a purchase. It's frequently associated with the purchase of higher value items such as property, cars, computers, jewelry, etc., which is kind of, iPhone is kind of a computer. And so I was thinking about that, you know, because I mean, this is really the first time I've ever spent money on a phone at all, on a cell phone, other than, you know, whatever, $1 or something, but they've basically always been the free ones. So, definitely with something like that, you know, and all the hype about it, I think there's definitely a chance that you could have buyer's remorse if you're ever going to. And so after going through the experience and everything, one thing I can tell you about buyer's remorse with the iPhone is it ain't gonna happen. No way. I mean, this thing is totally awesome. It's the coolest thing I've ever had, probably. And this is it. So I want to do a couple things. Of course, there's probably every page on the internet has video samples of it, but you turn it on here like that. Let me see how my video looks on the computer. A little bright. You turn it on. Oops, it'll go off if you don't activate it after you turn it on. And then you just slide your finger there and unlock it. And there it is. And I don't know how this video is going to look. But yeah, it's got, of course, your iPod features. These are some of my videos. You know, you've got the, okay, this is going to bug me. Let me see if I can get a better angle. That's a little better. So there's some of the videos. I've got some aliases on here. You know, you can play the video.
Given a direct order.
On-screen controls. Here's the volume.
Necessary intelligence. Not the point, Nadia.
Everything. We've got, of course, albums. You can go in here. Of course, turn it sideways. There we go. We're in cover flow. I have a lot of the covers on here. Some of mine I don't have. I gotta get my information right so it'll get the right covers, but you can go in like that, and I'm about to sneeze and play a song.
It's been just a day.
Pause it. Anyway, yeah, all the cool features. Of course, you got calendars, SMS, YouTube is on there. Lots of stuff. But one thing, and the phone itself, there's the phone. You've got favorites, contacts. You can go in here and just flip. That's bright. Flick through your contacts. So what I want to do here is my little demo. I'm going to do another post on my blog while I'm doing this post, while I'm recording this one. So we'll go here to iPhone. I'm going to go to camera, and it opens up the shutter, and there's the camera. And I'm going to attempt to take a picture. Here, let's just take a picture of me doing this, if I can find the button. Okay, you heard it click. Let's see what we got. So we go here to click that, and there's the picture. That's not bad. You can see the camera, you can see me holding the thing out there. Now we're going to take this picture, and I'm going to, now part of what I want to show here is the typing on this, because it's pretty cool. So I'm going to take this picture, and I'm going to click this and say email the photo, okay, and it's going to put it into email for me. And I've got it set up here to always carbon copy myself on my emails, so I have a copy of it on my, oh, and that was nice, I just hit send, so I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's try that again. So I'll get an extra one there. I've been having trouble with my email server, off and on. So let's see if that's sent. There it goes. You heard it go whew, or do the airplane. Okay, so let's try that one more time.